first things first, Dr. Dragner, I need my neck fixed.
Oh, do you now? I can definitely do that for you. Lord have mercy.
I wasn't lying. I took quite a fall. You should have seen it. It was real messed up. I mean, I was on the balcony and then I wasn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm sure you took quite a tumble. A graceful tumble, though.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh,
Yeah, I look good while
definitely.
doing it.
Oh, I'm sure you did.
Oh, I haven't been able to move my head much. It's, frustrating.
Jesus Christ, did you land it directly on the rail with your neck?
Yes. That was really sore. All I could say was, ow. That's all I said. So, where did you get your training, Dr. Dragner?
Shh, I need to work.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, so, just, had a lot of bumps and a lot of fights.
Uh-huh.
A lot of fighting, with other people. And, out of respect for all the people that I beat the shit out of, I would put first bomb on them.
That's sensible kind of you. So you went to the medical school of the streets.
Pretty much.
I mean, I heard it's a good school. Training's real professional there. Are you all done?
Yep. There you go.
Alright. Come sit down. I have something to tell you.
Okay.
So, I where am I? Okay, so I told Louis how I was feeling today.
Did you?
I think. Yeah. Oh, I nearly spelled you. Oh no, not this again.
Oh
Just
my
ignore
god.
it. Just ignore it. It didn't happen.
Okay, okay.
So I was talking to Louis, and he was just like, "Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really good with relationships." And I was like, "Okay, thanks, Louis." Then I met a. Oh, I told you about the double date joke. That was a really good joke. That was funny. Anyway, I
Yeah,
bumped
that was really
into
funny.
my good old pal Rust, and well, he's actually really good at advice.
Oh.
So I talked to him for about half an hour outside the telegram station, told him my predicament, and he said what I said, which was it was time to end things with Freya. And we talked over the possibilities and things that could happen because of it, and I came to a conclusion. And I sent a telegram to Freya,
Oh, okay.
and we sat down, and I told her how I'd been feeling, and well, I'm no longer with Freya. Yeah, I decided it was the right thing to do for me and for her.
Yeah. Well, that is
Because,
quite some news.
yeah, surprise.
Hmm.
I don't know. I mean, the more I talked to Rust about it, the more my feelings for you became apparent. I think they've been there for a little while,
Mm-hmm.
and I just never gave them much attention because you were with somebody and I was with somebody. You know, it never crossed my mind really until the last few weeks. I didn't just spit on you. I spat behind you. I swear.
Yeah, you're good.
Um,
You're fine.
yeah, it was a hard conversation to have
I
with her.
can imagine. Didn't
She
take it well.
um she didn't really say much. She took off her belt buckle and handed it to me and gave me her half of a stone. I mean, but this half of a stone.
Mm.
But anyway, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I I ended things with Freya, and I think it was the right choice.
Well, good. Not for the fact that, you had to, end things, or that, I'd hate that, to know that she is upset or hurting, but I'm glad that you aren't confused anymore. You're not struggling anymore.
Mhm.
Um,
Yeah, it's so way off my shoulders.
yeah. And it was a weight off of mine to tell you that night, throwing caution to the wind, because I had
Mhm.
liked you for quite a while and it was eating at me.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but I think I share that feeling with you in regards to how I would notice you every now and then and would think, yeah, he would be nice to be with. And he's very good looking, but
Oh, why,
we
thank you,
would.
Doctor.
You're welcome, Mr. Burkey. But yeah, we were always in different relationships, and
Mhm.
I wouldn't really try to go looking. Oh,
Hmm.
Oh,
hi,
is it
Lon.
okay if I join you, or do you guys need?
Can we have this a couple more minutes?
Yeah, no, that's fine. I didn't want to
Thank
interrupt you.
you.
Go ahead.
What a visit. But
Yeah.
no, like um just wouldn't try to go looking. But every now and then I'd find myself doing it again, and more so recently. And yeah, it got to a point where it was hard to not tell you, especially when
Hmm.
people in my group would see and then they would poke at me when you were there and you weren't paying attention. So I'm glad.
When was this? What have I been missing? What?
Uh-huh. You know, the devil. Okay,
I
actually, that's not a good time to start this. Wait. Let me backtrack, because that's
okay.
not a good. Okay, okay. So it all started when things were really not going good for me and Michael, and I was wanting
Mhm.
to. I was just like, yeah, I'm probably gonna be ending this, and I made a little joking comment to Robert and to Siggy, and I said, man, if this was a different life and, you know, I don't know, if this was a different life and maybe if Nathan wasn't with Freya, I would probably have kidnapped him and, like, forced him to date me or something like that. Because, you know, I'm a criminal and this is just me making funny, joking comments. And, you know, your track record with women saying that they want to kidnap you. So, like, force marriage on you. So I said that.
Oh, God.
And
Well,
then that there was the devil dream that I had. And when I woke up the next morning, I was telling my group and we were laughing, and then Nathan and Siggy were like, "Oh, was a devil perchance an Irish man with a bald head? Did he wear a suit?" And, you know, pretty much saying that it was you. And I was just blushing because they knew that I had a crush on you. And I didn't necessarily say no. So, yeah, so for all intents and purposes, Nathan, you're the devil.
am I scared?
No, I mean, the devil was seductive. He wasn't scary. Yeah.
What can I say?
Mm.
But yeah, I think the feelings I've had for you have been kind of lingering for a while. I don't know when they started. I couldn't actually put a point on it, but I'm assuming sometime around the whole SRC thing. And I don't know. I guess we just started spending more time together.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I got to a point where things with Freya was just like. Do you remember that day when it was just me and you in the cabin?
Yeah. I remember it very vividly. I loved it.
Me too. But that's my point exactly. When Freya wakes up, I used to be, really paranoid about her going anywhere on her own or doing something and getting hurt or robbed or whatever, especially after the thing with Daniel.
Yeah.
But that day, I didn't feel any want to figure out if she was okay or if she was, in trouble or if she needed anything. I was in the moment, I didn't want to leave.
I
But
see.
I had to, I guess.
I didn't want you to leave either.
I want to leave.
It was the most heartbreaking thing to watch you leave. But
Sorry.
I couldn't just pout and ask you not to. You have
could've.
business that you had to do. Well,
I probably would have said
wouldn't have
okay.
been really. Damn it.
Probably.
Oh well, there'll be more times in the future.
And there will. But yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming I'm gonna get some sort of backlash for it. But honestly, I couldn't quite give a fuck. At the end of the day, it's my life, and I'm not gonna stick in a relationship that I know I'm not wanting to be in anymore. And I know if I stayed in, it wouldn't be a healthy one, because I wouldn't be thinking about her. I'd be thinking about you. So we had about a conversation for about half an hour, and she rode away, and I went back to that little old house. I'm waiting for a DOP to wake the fuck up.
Yeah, it took him long enough.
It's almost like they knew.
Yeah. Like pulling teeth. Well, I feel bad that I'm very happy, but I am.
You don't feel bad. And also, so Carla